Hello and welcome back to the worst podcast on the internet. Today we have a special guest who lives in a corner of the internet that somehow mixes political playing cards and exposing pedophiles and makes it work. Please welcome Collin Shumaker.
Welcome.
That's a hell of a fucking intro voice.
You like that?
Damn, bro.
Dude, we made sure we were prepared for you.
Yeah, we're ready, dude.
Yeah.
So for anybody meeting you for the first time, because we have obviously a potential different fan base, and maybe some people are coming along, but for anybody meeting you for the first time, what exactly do you do on the internet? What's your thing here?
I'm a stand-up comedian and satirist, and I catch pedophiles. I'm a journalist. I'm an investigative journalist who interviews online child predators about why they engage in conversations with children and try to meet them for sex. I'm a journalist first when it comes to that, and a comedian. So,
okay, beautiful. So, I guess follow-up question to that. So, what point in your life did you decide you wanted to become a pedophile hunter, as well as potentially the political card unboxer? When did you decide to do that?
So I was doing stand-up, and I had a stand-up bit about how Chris Hansen always says, I just have a couple questions for you. And I was like, it'd be funny if they were unrelated to them trying to, fuck kids. So then wrote some questions down, did it as a bit for a while, and then, the bit eventually evolves into it should be a game show. And then I was like, well, I do unhinged shit, so I may as well actually do it.
Yeah. Right.
We did. And then I found Alex Rosen, Predator Poachers, and I realized you can get these guys to admit to stuff rather than just waiting for the cops. So then I started doing that more recently. Yeah,
we actually seen a bit of that. We were kind of watching a bunch and catching up with it, and it was just some good content. We love to obviously see these guys get justice in any way possible, of course. So it's always good to see somebody doing God's work. You know what I mean? It's kind of how it goes. But
Lou, why are you on Telegram?
Why am I on Telegram?
Yeah,
that's where I do my drug dealing on Telegram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, everybody has a reason, dude.
Yeah, that's where I do my drug dealing.
That's where mine started. That's where you can find the best.
Funny enough, we used to use that in high school. We actually used Telegram for a while for communication between classmates. I don't know if I have used Telegram in 5 years, honestly.
Pedophiles
it
use
might
Telegram?
be. It might be. I don't know.
Oh, you might have
No. It's not the only app that they use. It's just one of them. But everybody uses it for different reasons. So I caught this QAnon guy, and he uses it because he thinks he's getting secret messages from Donald Trump on Telegram. So there's that. Then there's the drug dealing. Everybody will buy drugs on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a million reasons that you'd want to be on an encrypted app like that.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny.
I actually don't even remember honestly why I made it, but I'm pretty sure it was in high school. But
one of my homies got scammed by a fucking hooker on there. It's usually a good story. It's usually a funny story.
So what you're saying is stay away from Telegram, is what you're saying.
Well, it's just never good. But comics were degenerates, so it's there's usually a funny story involved.
Of course. Yeah, it makes sense.
Real quick on the same topic, before we start the first segment, did you hear about the new law in Florida?
We just talked
about pedos.
Yeah. Yep.
Dude, DeSantis, however you say his last name, fucking legend.
Yeah, I love it, but I will say, I think that they should be enslaved. I think we should be compelling them into labor.
Absolutely. I say in that case, slavery would be all right to bring back. And I think everybody could get behind that, except for maybe pink-haired freaks and things like that. But,
Well, I have a solution. I have a solution for them. Okay.
For that one.
We're gonna get all of the descendants of slaves that are African Americans.
Oh, I like where this is going.
And they're going to be the ones whipping the pedos.
Ooh.
You know what? It's a way for white people to pay retribution, I guess.
Yeah, they're going to get good paying jobs, and then everyone's off EBT.
Wow.
Yeah,
get everyone off EBT immediately.
That's awesome.
So it's perfect,
dude. I mean, you can't get much better than that, really. Everybody's happy at the end of the day, you know. We're sharing, you know. Everybody's sharing with each other a little bit.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
People are getting their frustrations out too.
Yeah, on Whitey, because it's predominantly a white crime. So
Yeah, I've noticed that. Anytime I watch To Catch a Predator video, it's always some like questionable white guy, you know, with like stains on his shirt from who knows what. Probably.
Yeah. Or Doritos and Mountain Dew. So
Yeah, that too. Well, that's mixed into the bunch.
Remember the pizza episode?
oh yeah,
Don't they all involve pizza? Oh, I'm thinking of Chris Hansen still.
yeah. About to say, there's a lot.
Would you like some pizza?
And the guy just eats it.
You walk into a house to meet a 13-year-old girl. Chris Hansen sitting there like, care for a slice? Actually, I lost my appetite.
Yeah.
really? Because you talk about how much you love cheese pizza in the chat.
Yeah. So anyway, Tony, I think you had something prepared for this next portion.
Yeah. So, you know, everybody knows what you do here now. You know, for the people that didn't know, I know Rob and Tommy really didn't know much about you, you know, going into this.
Yeah, not before.
But you know, to start this off, going back to like the little playing card thing and everything else, you know, I just wanted to know, like, how did you discover like these playing card packs that you found, and like what made you want to incorporate that into like your online personality?
So I mean, I've always been into cards like since I was a kid, and you know, during the hobby boom, you know, I was selling on eBay already, like flipping cards. And I've always known about, like, I mean, I had like the Desert Storm cards and stuff when I was a kid and stuff. And I just started searching and just going down the rabbit hole of like what cards exist already. And I just found some of the craziest cards, and I couldn't believe that they made it. And I was making fun of these breakers at the time who would like freak out over like an $8 card. And they were like selling these break spots for like $100. And then like part of the thing was, oh, well, they freak out when they pull my card, so it must be good. So I was making fun of them. I was making fun of backyard breaks. And And I originally used their logo, and they threatened to sue me in the first video. And people were thinking that I like worked for them. So then I changed it to Backyard Breaks But Not Gay, and then I also changed it to Black Tard Breaks. And yeah, I mean, it was parody, so you know, I don't think they would have been able to sue me, but whatever.
That's crazy though. They even just sue you for opening cards.
It's like before I even like, you know, I knew nothing about these cards until I actually discovered. I'm pretty sure the first video I've ever seen by you was the Osama bin Laden rookie card video.
Sure.
And I thought they were fake. Like I thought you made these cards.
Yeah, dude, I was literally telling them. That's what we had this huge discussion for like an hour. I was like, they just don't sound like something that would be.
Bro, there it is.
Is that it? Oh, that's insane. Oh, that's insane.
I was like, bro, he probably puts in all this work. I was like, he probably like designs the label, the packaging, the cards. You know, he probably has like some supplier who like custom makes it for him, but he designs it all. I was like, he probably puts like months of work into just like one pack for like a good video. And then, you know, next day, I think it was Tony who brought up. He was like, "Oh yeah, no, I found him. It's a real thing." And I was like, "Where? Send me the link." And I'm looking through them for like 30 minutes, just like I need to get me some of these cards.
Yeah, we threw him on your website, and he was in a rabbit hole looking at all the packs you were selling. He was like, "There's no way this is actually real." I was like, "Dude, it's real. These cards just are crazy."
Yeah, I was like, "That's awesome."
Dude, this is gonna be the good one, dude.
What you got there? What is that?
Can't really tell.
Is that Hitler?
Yes, it is.
Oh, dude, we just said yesterday. I wonder if there's a Hitler card. You have the card.
I recognize that picture.
So you know, I got a bunch of these ones. So I'll tell you what my next video is. It's little months in the making, but I took these into GameStop. You know, GameStop does PSA grading. So I'm gonna see if GameStop will grade my Adolf Hitler card.
That's fucking gold.
Can they tell you no? I mean, it's a service they offer, right? I mean,
well, they didn't. They took the pictures, and the person working there had like one of those rings, like the nose rings.
Oh no.
Yeah. So It's going to be choice because it's going to come back in a PSA slab from GameStop. They're 100% real cards, man.
Dude, that's amazing.
Oh, yeah. I want to see. I'm honestly excited for that video. That I think that'll be great.
It should be any day now. I should be getting my cards back from grading.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah. We literally just yesterday were talking about this. We're like, I wonder if there's a Hitler card. Like we were wondering. Yeah, we're like maybe there is one. We couldn't figure out where one was. What set did that come out of? Is that a specific one?
This is 1992 Pacific. So this is it was a World War II set. There's Stalin in this set. There's JFK, a bunch of guys. This isn't a rookie. This is not even close to a rookie.
Do they have like World War II geography packs like Nagasaki?
Yeah, I think so. Those are like the older ones, but I don't have it here. But the Hitler rookie is a cigarette card, and it's a little bigger. And I have like 3 of them. It's a whole set of Hitler cards that came in cigarette packs.
That's crazy.
So I got a question that I guess ties into the cards. So like if you could design your own deck, what are 5 cards that would have to be included in that deck?
Man, because then it's 5 cards that don't exist already. You know,
it could be something that it's up to you. Or you could do 3. Or you could do 3 if you find 3, and then after that, if it gets a little shaky.
Okay, I'm gonna say number 1's got to be Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes.
And we were all saying that.
And this is only if Topps designs it, because I want an Epstein card in a PSA slab. That is just so funny to me. So I would go Epstein. I would go, what's his name? Nathan Heemeyer. Killdozer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh boy, it's tough.
It's tough. Yeah, we knew we would stump you at this one.
I knew it'd be a good question.
There's so many.
Yeah. We got a couple good ones in there for you.
There's so many good ones already. I'm gonna go with what's the dad that was laughing at Sandy Hook?
Oh fuck! What's his name? I remember that story. I gotta look that up now.
I know who you're talking about. Robbie Parker, I think.
Robbie Parker, yeah.
Robbie Parker.
I would want a Robbie Parker card.
Robbie Parker. You want a Robbie put like a rookie card or something like that, or are we looking for something?
Yeah. I want rated rookie, or I want some kind of future stars, because he's an actor.
Oh boy,
dude, that's crazy. I mean, that's a good setup though. We definitely said the Epstein. We thought the same thing. We're like Epstein cards gotta happen.
Yeah, Epstein was probably our number 1, especially just because everything going on right now. I don't know if they have a Diddy card or not, but Diddy obviously got to be on there.
We've seen the Diddy card, right? Collin.
I did see the Diddy. There was something there on the site.
Is it a Diddy oil card or is it a rookie card?
That's the one I saw. Okay,
it's a rookie. It's 90, 95, I think. 99 smash hits. Panini.
So they got to do an updated card with him in a jumper, orange jumper. And maybe a bottle of lube in the back.
I mean, you got your New World Order people.
Oh yeah.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates clean. Yep.
But they've had these cards forever, dude. This is a 1952. This is the same year as Mickey Mantle's rookie.
Oh wow!
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan. That's insane.
So, and that can be graded by PSA. Topps made that. I don't know why.
Because why not?
Topps is a bit unhinged.
Somebody at Topps has to be they have to have the best sense of humor. You know what I mean? They're sitting there you know what? Who's gonna fucking stop me? My dad owns the company.
Let's just ruffle some feathers up a little bit.
I feel like Decision does that because they're the ones who made the George Floyd rookie card. That's
crazy. That's a sick card. Wow. Sick. You sold that card, didn't you?
King Jr.
That's right. You got rid of the George Floyd. Somebody bought that off you?
Yeah, I had a bunch of them. I gave one to Nick Rochefort, and then I sold the rest.
Yeah, that's a good one. I bet you it was pretty easy to get rid of that one.
Yeah.
For sure.
I do have a quick question to wrap up at least the card segment. What was your favorite pool so far, at least the year of 2025?
Oof.
And if you can't think of one, you could give a top 3 or 5. It's fine.
Probably the Hillary. I would say the Hillary gold parallel. I mean, definitely the Osama did the most for it got the most views or whatever, but the Hillary one was it kind of became the meme with the whole suicide. It was I don't know how to explain it, but people would use it in meme format. I'm not suicidal. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I definitely know the Osama definitely went nuts because I remember seeing that and it was half a million or what was he got 500 million on that, didn't you, or something crazy?
I don't remember.
It was a lot. It was 525 million.
Wasn't the Osama one that actually gave you that stepping pedestal for where you are today, or not really?
So I did the Osama and the Saddam at the same day. I filmed both of those at a buddy's house, and we were just giggling. And I opened I did a whole pack break, and then just clipped those parts. And I mean, yeah, they just went so viral that I was there's tons more, so I may as well just
just drop them.
At that point, it's just shit. If there's a market for this, I might as well.
And I wasn't even selling. Yeah, and I wasn't even selling them at the time, or even buying them. I was just doing the fun. Yeah. Yep.
No, I respect that.
So, I guess to transition into the next topic. So, on one side, you've got absurd political collectibles, and on the other side, you got something a little bit darker.
Yeah.
Tony, you want to take it away?
Yeah. So, looks like you've been getting a lot into this, field of exposing pedophiles. Explain to me and everybody else kind of what made you want to get into this and maybe what your end goal is.
I would say my end goal is, I always liked Chris Hansen when I was a kid. I always liked watching To Catch a Predator and stuff. But I really think that he's low-key a bit of a bitch, and he doesn't really set up the things, and also he's not catching. He's catching bad guys. Don't get me wrong, right? He's catching some sick motherfuckers. But I started watching Predator Poachers, and they're catching child porn traders. And when I started seeing that you can just convince these guys to admit to child porn, and they're trying to meet an 11-year-old, and that's horrific, and they should go away forever. The DAs and everything are just going to take it way more seriously if they have child porn, and they're going to be able to give them so much more time. Or if you can get them to admit to actually having already done this to a child, it's you just can get so much more out of them. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I think my end goal would be just to, I have my first kid on the way. Clear out all of Utah of every child predator, put them all in prison.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely sounds like you got a lot of work ahead of you.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's obviously for you, it makes sense, right? Give a kid on the way. I actually I've had my kid now for about 5 years, almost 6, but I'm on the same page as you, bro. It's a scary place, right? You think she goes to school and it's you never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to pop in or especially in Florida, man, it's crazy. People try to talk it up as this crazy, cool tourist destination, but you have some shit.
Yeah, I'm literally about to look up the pedo map in my area right now because it's crazy. It's here.
The numbers are wild, and it's scary to think your neighbor can just be a straight pedophile, and it's
bro, if I find out my neighbor's a pedo, I'm fucking breaking into his house tonight. Swear to God. Allegedly, just in case I don't want to end up on the news tomorrow.
Hopefully the good thing is maybe you doing this, and same with all the other ones, popularizing it and making it even more famous than it was. Hopefully it'll inspire more people even within your same area to try to do the same thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it, honestly, because like that's kind of the best, like one of the biggest reasons to start doing something like this. Like obviously when it gains more traction, more views, more people. I mean, already like, people do it all over the internet. So I think it's good that more people are kind of taking action into their own hands because they know that the system's fucked. They really don't do much about it because it's just too hard to track them down or whatever, which it really isn't, as you can see from the evidence. So I think the more people we have doing it, we can kind of bring in the whole idea of like, what was that one meme? Like something versus what was it? Oh yeah, aliens versus predators, where we take all the border hoppers and set bounties on all the pedos, and that's how they get their citizenship. Yeah.
It's not that easy to find them, by the way. Like
yeah, I'm sure there's probably a lot of research that goes into it, and fishing.
Exactly. Like like for instance, Carrie Mays, right? I caught Carrie Mays up in Portland, Oregon. He was talking to who he believed to be a 11 and 13-year-old decoy account, asking for naked photos, all this normal shit for these guys. We went up there. I mean, he's a registered sex offender. He was on the lam for 13 years. The cops were trying to find him, couldn't find him anywhere. He was renting in cash, and when we showed up, he was babysitting, kids at the time, that were around the age of equals an 11 and a 13-year-old. And he didn't tell anybody in the community that he was a registered sex offender. He had molested, a 13-year-old when he was, I think, 27. He's like in his 40s now. And like, just the way that I was able to get him was like I had his real phone number that he didn't give to law enforcement. Obviously he only would give this out to kids. And I called it and told him that I had a package to deliver him. He gave me his address because he's a fucking retard. and then he was 5 minutes away from where we were at, where we thought he was. Wow. And we were able to just knock on his door and get him.
That's crazy. I guess we don't think about it that way, but I guess it makes sense. Like they have to cover their tracks as much as humanly possible, so they don't get caught. But that's crazy to be babysitting somebody at the same time is just disgusting. It's horrible, but yeah, I guess people think they're good people.
I mean, all I can really say to that is, congratulations on accomplishing something that they couldn't do for, you said, 13 years?
Yeah.
That's kind of unbelievable.
Yeah, honestly.
And how long did it take you? Like a month?
So from the first message that he sent, I think I had to drive all the way from Salt Lake City to Portland. It was only like maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and we were at his front door, And
that's insane.
Yeah.
So you got the crack team. It sounds like working around the clock, trying to get this shit together.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely it definitely takes a team. Whoever I may be working with, it's always going to take a team to find these guys. But once you do, it's like it's so worth it because the look on their face when they're caught is
it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, we were watching a couple. We're like, dude, it's so nice to see them so upset and so confused by it. It's like, how are you confused? It's going to happen one day.
Victimize themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like you don't understand. It's it. No, I understand. You're a fucking creep who likes kids. That's
exactly.
It's pretty point blank. You know what I mean? Like we got all the info right here. Not to mention you've done this before. Like it's not. A lot of these guys. It's not their first time. It's not like they're just kind of dabbling. Like I was a little curious. And even if you were like, fucking suppress that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you got to convince them that you're on their side and that you're cool with it.
True. Yeah. So like,
I think it's cool that you're doing this, dude.
Yeah. Kind of like the detectives do, you know what I mean? Like when they're in questioning and things like that, like it can't be like obviously like, I'm talking like heated right now, talking about the subject and things like that. But if I were to set somebody up the same way, I can't come across like that right off the bat if I'm trying to extract more information out of them. Because then they're going to go on defense mode immediately, and that's not how you get more information. That's how you get less.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how you get the door shut on you. And that's the end
what
of that.
Would be the craziest stings that you could probably remember?
Oh, what, like the craziest encounters? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. What would be craziest encounter that you can remember?
Craziest encounter. I mean, I would say, probably so far the crazy, like, I don't know. They haven't really been to anything other than like just like talking. Like they don't really, whatever. They just talk usually. I would say the craziest that I've like talked to was Micah Kruger in Salt Lake. Just because the chat logs were just the I'm telling you, Doc, the chat logs with this motherfucker were the craziest thing I've ever read in my entire life. He wanted to have a 13-year-old put on his underwear, shit in them, put them back on him, fill them with live animals, and stomp on the animals while he was masturbating. And she was farting on his chest.
That is a psychopath. That's like a step above, like just a creep. That's like,
bro, that's fucking
that man
like
needs to
Ed
be locked
Casey
up in a
shit.
straitjacket. He should not be anywhere around people ever. That's like
And he
Man
smelled,
deserves some
and
padded
he
room.
and the thing was, he smelled like absolute shit when we showed up. And we filmed the outside of his apartment. There were flies trying to get into his apartment.
Oh god, dude.
And he had his kids taken away from him already because of how bad the apartment was. That's what he said. I mean, we can all assume, what we want, but take a man at his word. I believe it because it was fucking disgusting.
That sounds vile.
Dude,
It sounds absolutely vile.
I had literal chills, like just crawling up or crawling down my fucking spine after I heard that.
Yeah, bro.
That's insane.
How did you? Dude. So you're getting these messages like this. What do you? Were you even able to like respond like regularly, or it's just like every response was like, I don't even know what to say to this guy. Like,
for that one, once he said he wanted to kill my parents.
Okay.
That was like just out of the blue before he got into the other crazy stuff. I mean, he had told me that he liked shit and farts and whatever. But when he started talking about killing the parents, I called Alex Rosen and I was like, dude, what do I say? And he just kind of talked me through for like an hour in the conversation of just like, well, what kind of gun are you going to use to kill my parents? And then he said sawed-off shotgun, sent a photo, and it was a stock photo. And I was like, okay, I'm calm now. Like, obviously, he's not whatever. But
about it.
But yeah, you just kind of respond normal, and it's a whole lot of I don't know. What do you want to do? It's a lot of that because you don't want to turn someone into a predator when they're not.
Right.
You had a video on this one, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, he farted in front of Alex, and I was like, "Dude, you're gonna."
I swear I
Alex,
saw one
that.
earlier I was watching where it was like a dude, and he just goes, "Yeah," he's like, "I like shit and fart," or something like that.
Yeah. And then Alex farted, and I was like, "Dude, you're gonna fucking make this guy come. What are you doing?"
yeah. I literally just watched that one earlier.
Oh my goodness!
So I have
my
my
God.
map of Preds in my area. Thankfully, the like chunk of the neighborhood that I live in, like the next couple blocks, like there's nothing, which is good. But there is a concerning amount of offenders as well as multiple time offenders. Like there's a lot of these fucking creeps out here. Oh my gosh. This one address it's probably a halfway house. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tied to this one address over here. That is crazy. So I'm thinking
you think those guys have movie night?
Sounds about it.
I'm definitely thinking it is a halfway house or something because it says 9 predators living there. That's disgusting.
Yeah, there's a lot of that where it's just like pedo housing, basically.
Yeah.
How do you set that up? It's like you just say, yeah, we're running a special for everybody that's a pedophile. Come move over here, cut the cost.
What happens is none of them can get jobs because of their record, so they all just like chip in as a group to buy one house so that it's a lot easier for them. And then, obviously they're all accepted because like they're all into the same hobbies, I guess.
Right. But you said you put a poster up.
Short and fart.
That's what I chose. I was like, that's a good way to put it where it just doesn't make sense. Hobbies. Yeah, it's a hobby. Not a harmless hobby, but definitely a hobby, I guess.
Yeah, come over. We're watching football. What the hell? This is Pee Wee.
Right. Yeah, it's some type of ball, I guess. But
I have another question I just thought of, actually. So, just like talking about all this, I mean, if you want to talk about it, you don't have to if you don't want to, but like, how do you go through the process of like finding the people that you use to like help you set this up, and like how do you go through that process?
Okay, so like decoys, you mean, and like that?
Yeah, like setting up your whole operation.
So I'm pretty early. I'm pretty like newer to it, I guess, because like initially when I was doing the game show with them, that was just like me decoying, and that was it. I would message and find the guys, and just we would meet in a public place, so it's like I know he's going to be there. And then the second guy blew his brains out. The second guy that I caught.
Oh.
Wow. So I can't be smiling. I can't be.
Yeah, happy. No. Well, I mean, you know,
I would never, say it's a good thing, but like in that situation, like I don't feel bad at all. You know, like good riddance. That's one less pedo on the planet. You know, nobody's got to worry about him anymore. That's a plus.
Yeah. So, anyways, those guys. You know, when I'm doing them here, usually it's going to be me doing the talking and whatever, right? If I'm collaborating with someone, then it's either going to be my catch where I set it up, or it's going to be their catch where they, you know, there's a lot of people on the back end that do decoy work and all this stuff for predator poachers, Washington, predator poachers, Washington. And then same thing with the nationwide predator poachers. So I like working with those guys because they're doing, you know, the best, I think, when it comes to actually getting admissions. So usually it's like they're planning a trip or I'm planning a trip, and we just link up, and then it's like, okay, well, I have a guy here, and then we use each other. We just bounce ideas off of each other of like, okay, well, maybe he's in this building because this says that or whatever. Or, you know, we'll look at their photos and be like, oh, well, he's definitely in this area, so let's check the addresses that we might have. And you just check based on phone numbers, and, you know, whatever address you can potentially find, just go knock on the door. I mean, dude, we tried to find this one guy, Paul. Can't say his last name, but dude, I mean, I think we knocked on 10 or 15 doors, and it looks like he's in Oklahoma now. So it's like, you know, we'll use fast background check, we'll use fast people search, we'll use whatever we got.
Yeah, so any resource available, essentially. Yeah, it's a lot. And I imagine it's kind of straining for you too, because it's like you're doing all this research, you think you got a hit, and then all of a sudden you go and it's like, yeah, nothing. It must.
Especially with someone like Paul, where it's like, dude, this guy has been up to it for probably his whole life, and he definitely has, you know, those pizza videos, and it's like, we got to find him. We have to find him. So
yeah, so he's always on the radar, is what you're saying. You might just have a Paul in the future, maybe.
Yeah, it's like the next time someone's in Oklahoma, they're going to be knocking. Next time one of the groups is going to be in Oklahoma, I'm going to send them, you know, the potential addresses and all the chat logs that I have on them, and it's like, go knock on doors in the area while you're there, see if you can find them.
Yeah. It's all you can do, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it's like it's trial and error. But like when you get that successful hit, man, it must be like some adrenaline. It's like, yes, dude, we got this guy. After God knows how long it takes to hit it, but you know,
when you lay eyes on him, it's like,
oh, it's amazing. I imagine.
Got him.
That's awesome.
Got him.
I would love, dude. Honestly, we were talking about. I was like, I would love to be like involved in this somehow and just do this at one point, even like local in our states. Like, I would just love.
Yeah, if you ever come to Florida, you know what I mean. You got a team right here.
You got a lot of people. Yeah, you got a whole squad of people ready to take some people down. So we would love to see some people's dumbass faces when they get absolutely hosed.
Dude, okay. Let's lighten the mood. I'll show you. You can do this with anybody. It's okay. I caught a pedo with Tim Dillon. Okay, so and Joe Rogan.
Oh shit.
So fuck. So it's called So first of all, it's called Face App, and you can change anybody's face to look younger, and then you can change the gender even if you want, right? So. And trust me, I know it is an abomination. Okay, but okay, so Tim Dillon, right? Just a picture of Tim Dillon.
Okay. Oh jeez.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Oh my god.
Wow.
And I have chat logs with probably no less than 100 guys talking to, you know, that, but it's actually Tim Dillon.
Wow. Man.
Yeah.
Tim's a popular person, then it seems.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I used it to catch this motherfucker, dude.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Red Dead Redemption default character.
It looks like one of the dudes that just be wandering around tumbleweed, itching their neck.
Hold up.
Oh my God.
Said Trump is an 11-year-old girl right there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Holy shit.
And the worst part is these people, I feel like, don't look that deep into it. They just fall for it, like, and it's crazy.
Yeah. They're not thinking with their brain, they're thinking with their dick.
Look at that. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Fucking Joe Rogan, dude.
and that's just Face App. Okay, so Face App. At least we know something we can look into, because I personally never heard of it, but I guess that's probably.
And then
good that I haven't. heard of it.
but then there's like apps that are like straight up just pedos. Like there's nothing but pedos on. So
It's kind of like Roblox, right?
Yeah,
I know that's a big
I was
thing
about to
right
say.
now.
I think they got that on Xbox. It's called like Roblox or something, right?
yeah, Roblox.
Huge
definitely.
lawsuit, a huge class action lawsuit against Roblox, and I think good, honestly. Like pay them kids.
Yeah, Meet 24 is another one. Meet 24 is like a dating app, which is just pedos and kids.
Yeah,
It's good to know.
Jesus Christ.
That's where you get the nastiest motherfuckers.
Me24. Shout out Me24 for the pedophiles, man.
Yeah, it's some fucking Jeet. It's some Jeet fucking app.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured as much. Dude.
so like,
Well,
I mean, there's a lot of people that are obviously gaining popularity from, like I said earlier, doing the same thing. I think I already know the answer. But would you say that you're doing something good for society when you take these creeps down?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a net good.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'd say so.
oh, for sure it is. For sure. I mean, what else can you think about? If you really think about it, it's like some people will get upset, and it's so crazy. I was like reading comments, and some people get pissed about it. It's like, how are you mad that this man is?
Yeah, like, dude,
people
how are
like
you
this?
defending? Like, just for 1 second before you press the enter key, read that, think about it. Do you not realize you're just defending a pedo right now? Like, I don't care what the treatment is. Like, don't get me wrong, I have seen some videos where they go pretty like berserk on these guys. They don't involve cops or nothing. They just meet them and start wailing on them. You know what I mean? Leaving them like crippled almost, some of them. But like, I don't feel bad. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, don't get me wrong. Like, if I was getting my ass beat like that, yeah, I'd feel bad. But I'm not gonna be getting my ass beat for being a pedo. Now, if I was just getting my ass beat from some random dudes, yeah, that's a whole nother story. But like, bro, you got it coming to you. You know what I mean? You literally set yourself up for this. You were trying to meet a child. Like, good riddance. You should get your ass beat. But obviously, you took a different route, which
I'm opposed to that.
The right way of handling it. Let justice take its course.
Yep. Yeah, I'm opposed to that.
Going back to that, I actually saw someone smash a pumpkin on a pedophile's head in one video like a year ago, like a full-grown pumpkin, like literally, pop. And
that's funny because I don't think
like
they could have gotten that hurt from it. You know what I mean?
I'm not one to look.
I mean, it's a full-grown pumpkin, though.
Double
Pretty sure anybody can get hurt from that.
I'm against. Like, I'm not really necessarily for the violence. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think people should. I think people should be doing it more year route. More year route, where it's like taking more legitimate steps into getting these guys into jail or whatever, just getting these people locked away and bringing attention to the media and masses and things like that.
Sorry, Rob, we're having a little segment about
we were
about lead pillows
exchanging
information.
Let's use promo code Tucker10 at checkout.
Tucker10
use promo code Eat It by Accident for absolutely nothing at checkout.
That's a nice little case.
Dude, all metal.
All
metal. You had to spend about $500 in Zins to get that. So
actually, homie,
Big Chief.
Big Chief. Shout out Big Chief.
You know what, Tony? I think I can actually redeem more codes this month.
Oh boy,
for Zins.
I hit my limit. Matter of fact, let me. I gotta show him because I showed you guys, but he's got to see this. How many do you think I have a problem?
This is horrendous.
Is it going to be his cook?
Dude, it's literally
close enough.
Man's got a literal trash bag filled with Zin cans, bro.
This man's got a real problem.
All right, so I have here with me
show and tell.
One whole bag of unredeemed Zins, as you can see, full to the brim.
Are those your empties or those?
Those are all
They're
empty.
empty. They're just
They're
empty.
all
They're
empties.
just they're ones that I've got, and now they're everywhere right now. But they're ones that I got and just never redeemed the code, and I throw them wherever I throw them. And when I moved, I just gathered them all up, put them in one spot, so they were easier to manage.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think you need a bigger bag, bud.
I do. Well, my goal, my thought process is like start to chip away at them. Last month I did redeem. I think you could do like 60 a month. I did all 60.
Jeez.
Now I gotta see if I can do another 60 because I need to start, like I said, chipping away at this.
Give a problem.
There's a lot there. That's probably like at least 3 years worth of Zins right there.
3 years. It's gonna be like 3 months, I think you meant to say, but
Yeah. I wish. No, I'm just kidding. I don't wish. I would have an actual problem.
Yeah, so it's funny. We were talking about this earlier, and I honestly completely forgot you used to do that, dude. The freaking game show. So that was when you would come to like stores, right? You just meet up with pedophiles and just straight like game show it, like ask them questions.
Yeah, I gotta see.
I think that's where I first seen your videos. Actually, funny. We were talking about the cards, but after you reminded me, I'm like, that's how I actually introduced me to you was the freaking game show because I remember seeing that and I was like, dude, that's hilarious. Like taking that route to get them and just straight expose them like a game show is crazy.
Yeah, that sounds like an interesting concept.
Dude, it was awesome.
That sounds fun.
It definitely was very fun to do. We would basically just call the cops as soon as we saw the guy, and then it was like, okay, well, let's just use the game show to keep him there. And except for the first one I didn't call the cops on until the day after because I had no idea what I was doing. We didn't know that it was going to be so easy to find them and like to catch them like that.
Yeah.
So you can catch those are the low hanging fruit guys, right? The ones that are like on like Grinder and shit, and they're going after like a 15, 14-year-old, right? But yeah, since then I've definitely changed and moved to let's go for fucking the nasty guys.
Right. Upgrades.
Yeah.
I remember seeing those like
down here in Florida. You start to get the people that are targeting 11-year-olds and things like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure. Oh, I got messages from guys in Florida. I can send them your way.
Dude, please.
There you go. I think we got a segment for Muted by Accident in the future.
To catch
next
a
podcast.
We could do it
here first.
That'd be fun, dude.
We could do it.
I mean, I was about to catch a guy today. I rescheduled thinking that this was at 5 because I'm retarded. And we were gonna go get him at 3 my time. And then I was like, nah, I don't wanna push it and like start the podcast while the cops are there. That'd be like fucking nuts.
Can you imagine?
I mean, that would have been so fire.
Check this guy out. He's on the floor right now.
That would have been so
That'd be interesting.
No, that would have been great.
But that is a pretty good way to intro yourself, just standing in front of a police officer with a pedophile.
Just be like, sorry guys, just wrapping up with the next video. As you can see, we got Jeremy here trying to meet a 14-year-old girl.
Porn on there.
Oh, amazing. I'm trying to think here. We kind of went over everything we really had. Is there anything else you'd like to plug? Anything you got? Like
48 minutes already.
Anything exciting in your life? Any new videos? I know we talked about the GameStop one, but anything else coming up?
I mean, I got all kinds of peds. GameStop. Yeah, the GameStop one's going to be probably the next card video. I have a bunch. I've started submitting like. I'm probably going to do one submission like a month. We'll see how the card sales go with it. But yeah, the first one's going to be, I think it's like Hitler, Saddam, and George Bush. And then the next one was, because I didn't know that like the people that worked there were going to be so like, fucking gay.
It's GameStop.
I have to start looking at you.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been to GameStop since 2011 though.
Yeah,
so,
a lot's changed.
Back when they had like regular people working there, they had like you and me working there, and now they got like everything under the sun.
Exactly. So I took in some like normal like cards with the Osama ones this time. I took in some like Aaron Rodgers rookie cards.
Yeah, no, that George Floyd card that's gonna be a real head turner when you walk into.
Well, he doesn't have any left. He said he got rid of all.
Oh,
he doesn't have any left. It would have been nice. It would have been nice. But
I can get more.
Before we ended up, Louis, should we at least ask the one question we prepared? I know it's running a little longer than normal, but we're still at under an hour, so I think it'd be good something to kind of lighten up the mood. It's been a pretty serious podcast the whole time, but we like to usually have like at least one stupid question that really has no need, like, shouldn't it be asked in the first place, but we like to ask it anyway because we fucking can. So our question that Louis actually came up with was, if aliens came down, let's say tomorrow, and asked you specifically to meet the leader, who would you send them to and why? Yeah, told you.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
yeah, it's a tough one.
I feel like he's like in a toss-up right now. Like, do I say what I want to say?
Or do I say who the real leaders are? Do I say who I want?
You personally, whoever that person is.
Whatever it is, whether you want like a serious answer, like something funny, whatever it is, just.
That's a tough question.
It is.
Who is the leader? Who do I want to be the leader? Who do I want to represent humanity?
Correct. I mean, you could say anybody. It could be Pee Wee Herman for all we care. It is.
Well, you can't. Well, not really, because he's not alive anymore.
He's dead.
So
but I mean,
it'd be a little hard, unless they could resurrect, and in which case, I'm
it's an alien.
Biggie Smalls all the way.
Yeah,
Biggie Smalls.
They probably won't understand him too well, but
it's something. It's a tough one.
I would say Elon, and I would say Elon.
Actually, a great answer.
That's a good one. I like that one.
And I think, because I actually think that he has probably thought through how he would respond more than anybody else.
Exactly,
dude. If he hasn't already talked to him at this point, knowing him,
like there's a million thoughts that go through his brain in a day. I'm sure. Let alone the fact that he's actually advanced better than any of these, like NASA, for instance, been in the game for not really 100 years, but we'll say 100 years. But Elon comes in 2-3 years and he's already like, they're asking him for help. You know what I mean? Like Elon's brain works on a different level. And I think he would actually be able to kind of talk them down and talk us up. Like that's a good answer, honestly. I don't know why we didn't think of Elon actually.
No, we don't.
Especially you, Lou. I know you've been an Elon supporter since day one.
Maybe Elon was just too good of a choice for us to think about.
Dude, I think he's one of the smartest human beings.
More for funny answers. That's like an actual, like, there's depth. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, damn, honestly, like, he's probably the best choice. Like, you're not sending Trump because Trump. Nuke him.
Nuke the aliens.
we're gonna get all the countries together and we're gonna band under one banner. It's gonna be called the United States of the World. And we're going to fucking send all the nukes.
And it's going to be huge.
Believe me, I've seen them. They have some of the biggest nukes you've ever seen.
So
these aliens, they have tiny, tiny nukes. No shields. They don't even have shields. What? I mean, come on. They can't be that advanced.
Man. Okay, so Elon Musk. Thank you. Let's get back to that. Elon Musk. Okay, smart decision.
He was asking
I like
who we would have picked.
Who we would have picked. Yeah. Tommy, I would love to hear what you have to say, Tommy. You're probably gonna say like somebody from some emo rock band. I imagine.
Don't even.
No.
Is it one of the cards that he has?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
See, I knew exactly what he was thinking. I'm just not.
But that's neither here or there. You know what? Why not? Fuck it. Let's go, Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, why not?
Interesting choice. Interesting choice.
It is.
It's a hot take.
It is a hot take.
Okay.
I think my answer, honestly, like I think in the moment I would just not know what to say, and I would just be like, obviously it's me. Like I'm the leader. You can't tell. And then like I'd realize I was fucked and in too deep. But then at the same time, like it's pretty dope that now like all these aliens think that I'm the leader.
Yeah, and you're walking in with a grocery bag of Zin can.
I feel like it would go south really fast when they started to realize that I have no fucking pull here, and they're just like, so like you're pretty shit leader, you're pretty weak. Like it's kind of how we do things here.
Until they
I'll try to get them on my side, not like humanity's, honestly, like just my side. Like you know what I mean? I'd make sure my peoples are good. The rest, fuck it. Like here, take us on your shit, and then
fucking Globotron. We only have 3 milligrams.
Yeah, and then I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Take me back. I don't care if it's just a floating rock now. Take me back.
I thought you guys were in the 20s by now.
Wow. That's what Tony's up to. I'm still on the 6. All right, so Tommy and Tony, what are your answers?
Tom?
Oh, I already said Barack
Yeah,
Obama.
Louis.
Yeah, Tommy said Barack Obama.
I'm still thinking, man.
I'm gonna go wild card. Ready for this? It's a crazy one, but I feel like it'd be a funny interaction. Kim Jong-un, I think would be hilarious because of the fact that he has so many mental issues, but at the same time, like he's not afraid of anything. So I think it'd be kind of funny to have an alien versus Kim Jong-un. Like it would make for quite the conversation. Let's just say.
Yeah, but what if the aliens don't speak fucking Chinese or whatever?
I imagine they can speak anything that we speak.
I was gonna say I don't think they speak anything, but I'm just saying I'm assuming they have some kind of translating device.
We come with sawdust and rice.
Yeah, maybe they come with rice.
Yeah, that would suck if the aliens came here and they only spoke American, and we were just like that guy over there. He's the leader, and they were like came back like, yeah. So we tried to visit this Kim guy. What the fuck is he saying? Yeah, honestly, none of us know. None of us know. Like even Koreans, they don't even know. But you know, it is.
But our media translates it for us, and I'm sure they don't change anything.
No, of course,
of course.
We can definitely. You know, it's 100% accurate information.
Media does not lie to us.
No, they would never.
Never.
Tony, you have anything else?
Tony, you're fast up.
It's a tough question. I know it's not easy to.
I mean, on a
whim. What are you gonna say, like Colonel Sanders?
No,
yo, actually,
I was thinking of this one. I was thinking Kanye West.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
That's solid.
Kanye West.
I feel like Kanye West would say Kanye West too. I feel like he'd be like,
"Oh, 100%.
I'm the representative." You know?
Well,
he's got such a god complex.
So like, you know.
Yes, and they play HH as he walks in, dude.
That's actually is a solid answer. That is solid.
Now just power as Kanye walks up to the stairs to the alien ship.
Kanye, what a guy! I miss Kanye, man. How's he been? You been alright, that guy?
I'm pretty sure like checked into an asylum or something somewhere.
Okay. Well,
or performing.
Yeah, I think they got him wrapped up.
Better off. All right, Rob, anything else?
I don't think so. Is there let me see if we have anything in notes here that we missed.
No, I think that's everything.
We got all the topics we wanted to talk about. We got all our questions out.
Hey, Colin, what's the just to shout it out, the name of the card website you sell your cards through?
collinstradingcards.com.
Cool.
And the orders fund me catching pedos.
There you go. So everybody go ahead.
Do a good cause. You get some fire-ass fucking cards.
I was really debating on buying one of those Christmas tree ornaments. Now I might have to.
Yeah, I really like the Christmas ornaments.
Hell yeah.
Like
what is it? You have two different options of the Christmas tree ornament? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think I have 3 different styles, but I have like one that's just like if you want to just buy the George Bush one, then you can buy that, or just one of the 9/11 ones.
For next holiday season, I need one that says 9/11 was an inside job.
With the that'd be crazy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Just on the tree ornament.
I think my family would get a kick out of that.
Well, all right, Rob.
Well,
that wraps it up for this episode. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.
See you. Thanks again, Colin.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.